Thanks to AT&T for sponsoring today's video. What's going on, guys? It's UrAvgConsumer, and today we're gonna be talking about a major pain point in my life, my internet service. Now, I've gone on the record saying plenty of times in so many videos that I just have horrible service at home. We have bad service. Unfortunately, we have horrible reception here. We've got gigabit internet, and for some reason, it's still just so bad. So you already know, when AT&T announced that they were adding faster speeds to their fiber network, your boy was salivating. They not only have 1 gig fiber options now, but they've got 2 gig as well as 5 gigs. That is just absolutely insane. Something I can't even fathom having at home, and Lord knows, I need that kind of speed. And AT&T announced some pretty cool information around this new upgrade of speed, but let's talk about why this is actually important, right? Well, for me, you guys might have seen, I have a ton of stuff in my home that are smart home related, so they're all on my internet service, they're all on my Wi-Fi. But the problem is, as I add more and more things to my Wi-Fi, my bandwidth is getting eaten up, and that causes slower speeds for some of the other devices. Now, my particular scenario isn't something that everyone's going to experience, but I will say, as you have more people in your home and everyone's on the internet these days, having that bandwidth becomes more and more important.
Yes.
You know this, Jay. Because I mean, when you guys come over, we already have the stuff going on in my house, but when the guys come over, they're on their phone, they're trying to watch something during lunch.
We can't. I don't expel.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Okay, guys, take it easy. So if your home is filled with people who are trying to get on the internet for work, or even just relaxing, streaming 4K, maybe getting on Zoom calls, you need that data so that everyone can get on with their lives without a hitch. Now, I've asked a bunch of people on Twitter and Instagram to tell me about some of their craziest Wi-Fi horror stories. And there's a lot of you out there who've had struggles when it comes to dealing with the internet. And there are some pretty bad situations, hearing about your internet giving out in the middle of an exam, and then when it comes back, you've already failed. Ooh. So now let's actually talk about who's going to need 2 gigs or 5 gigs of service. Like I said, if you've got a smart home, you've got a budding smart home, you plan to add more and more devices, security cameras all over the house, TVs that can stream 4K if you're working from home and doing Zoom calls, or even taking classes where the lectures are online and they're streaming it. Chances are, if you've got multiple people in the home and you got smart home devices, you're gonna need this kind of bandwidth. Now, for me personally, why this is so important is because I'm trying to build out, this really cool smart home, so I've got so many of those things hooked up. I try to stream online when I'm gaming. I try to play some Apex Legends, stream on Twitch, which last time I tried to do that, it went horribly. I tried to stream and game at the same time, and everybody left because I got laggy. It was pretty pathetic. My stream was going strong, and as soon as I started gaming, everybody was like, nah, man, we can't see anything. And let's put this into perspective, right? With a 5 gig connection, you can have 200 4K streams simultaneously. 5 gigs has that kind of power. 2 gigs is about 80 streams. Ooh, 80 streams. That's a lot. It's a lot. So that's the world that opens up when you have these super fast connections. And I don't know about you guys, but AT&T is the first company I've heard of that offers up to 5 gigs. And I think they're working on even more speeds to add in the future, which is just...
Might have to give AT&T a call.
Listen, I'll have a link down below. Now, what's great is that AT&T is taking away some of the annoying things that used to come with a service like this. First being no annual contracts, no data caps, no price increase after 12 months, and no equipment fees. And those are some of the most annoying things that you have to deal with your internet service provider, your price increases after a year, being locked into a contract. So if you're not happy with the service, you just gotta deal with it. And even paying for the equipment that you have to give back, the rental fee, why? So I'm glad that they're getting rid of those. It's basically you pay for your plan, and that's it. Not to mention with this, you get symmetrical upload and download speeds. So you get 2 gigs download, you get 2 gigs to upload.
Oh,
so yeah, simultaneous, Jay. I've got 40 megabits for upload at home, Jay, as a YouTuber. Okay, Jay, take it easy. And this is kind of dope. AT&T is calling these their hyper gig speeds because they're multi-gig. You don't just get 1 gig, you get up to 2 or 5.
Is it already out or is it coming soon?
They just announced it, but some people are already getting it installed. So it's happening.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of you guys, let alone people with AT&T Fiber.
You could come to the house and upload your video.
Oh, that's embarrassing. But listen, if I had those kind of speeds, I'd have more cameras in my house. I'd be streaming. I'd be playing my Apex. There's a lot that I could just upload videos as a reliable spot in my home. Listen, my life would change. But either way, I'm super excited that this is happening. These speeds are coming into existence. I'll have links to AT&T's tools so you can know if it's coming to your area. You guys can go ahead and check it out. If it's in your area and you get it really soon, I'm super jealous of you. But that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Let me know what you would do if you had access to these kind of speeds. How would this change things for you at home? Like, what activities are you guys missing out on because you don't have enough speed? Let me know with a comment down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace. That made me feel really bad, okay?
Sorry.